the trans community is getting bigger and bigger. People are coming out, children are coming out younger and younger, which is great.
A push is underway to make schools in Winnipeg more inclusive for transgendered students. Dean Gios is a trans individual and the Rainbow Resource Center's Equity and Inclusion Coordinator. Gios has been speaking with students and teachers about transgender rights and issues. The Canadian Institute of Health Research says transgendered youth have a higher risk of psychological distress, self-harm, major depressive episodes, and suicidal thoughts. Gios says having resources in schools can help transgender youth deal with potential mental health issues at a much earlier stage, and sometimes all it takes is one person to care.
If they have one adult, it doesn't even have to be a parent, just one adult in their lives that is supportive, their chances of suicide drops 40%, and that is extreme.
Alba Lopez Gomez is the parent of a transgender child. She says non-gender bathrooms are important to have in schools, along with safe zones, to use correct pronouns when addressing students and avoid dead naming. Dead naming is when a person has chosen not to identify with their name given at birth. Instead, they have claimed a new name, one they feel better represents them. And Gomez says it's critical to respect and use the new name when addressing a trans student.
That's very important, because when you don't use the new name, the chosen name, you're denying that child's identity. And for me, I think it's dehumanizing.
Gomez says heteronormative children and their parents have a lot of anxiety when it comes to the start of school. She says trans kids and their parents face increased levels of anxiety and often more bullying and mistreatment by other students. Fiona England is a healthy mind specialist with the Winnipeg School Division. She says the goal is to be more proactive and less reactive when it comes to the supports for trans students in schools moving forward.
Whether it's trans and gender diverse issues, whether it's depression, whether it's anxiety, whether it's suicide, by giving space to really talk about these issues, that's when we do well. You know, by being silent and being stigmatized, that's when people are struggling and languishing, and we really want to change that.
Naomi Finkelstein is also the parent of a trans child and co-runs PAFADI, Parents, Family, and Friends of Trans Individuals. The group meets twice a month.
For the first 3 years, nobody else came. But we knew that there were parents out there because kids were attending the support groups for kids. And we stuck it out, and slow but surely, people started to attend.
PAFADI meetings are for adults. They are a safe space where bullying and negativity won't be tolerated, says Finkelstein. Everyone and anyone is welcome to attend, listen, and talk as long as they are respectful. In Winnipeg, Mark Neufeld, City News.